Welcome to Cine here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today we are reviewing the second episode of the Netflix series You. In episode 2, we start off where we left off at. We really see what kind of psychopath Joe really is as he stands in front of Benji
Joe.
in this soundproof
What's up, Joe? Come on.
cage, see-through cage that they normally keep the high-priced books in.
Yeah, the collector, limited edition kind of stuff.
In the basement of the bookstore that he's the manager in. Joe is truly messed up.
I mean, at this point, what do you do? You had this girl, you got her boyfriend in the basement. It's like, what is next for Joe?
At this point, I'm more of a guy, if I'm a psychopath like Joe, in the mind of Joe, I would tie up loose ends, right?
Wait, so you killing him?
I would have to. If I'm a killer, I would have to go in.
But he shouldn't have to cross that line, right? He is just a stalker now. He is a perverted stalker. He gotta let him go.
But after you cross the line, there is no going back.
You gotta let him go.
Because the reason why you don't let him go is because you don't want Beth to find out that you did this. Because then you ruin it. Beck, I'm sorry, I hate her name. Beck. Then you ruin it. You ruin all of the chances that you have with Beck when you allow Benji to go back and potentially tell her what happened. You lose it all. That's your chance. Your chance is down the window.
It's a possibility.
And you love Beck, what Joe does. Joe loves Beck, so he does not want to ruin any chance that he has. And Guinevere is dealing with her professor as she tries to keep the housing from falling underneath her feet because Guinevere is broke. And they have shown that she is a broke writer that is trying.
Which is, the staple. She's in New York, she's a writer, and she's broke.
Absolutely. And she hangs out with very rich friends that she really cannot keep up with. So Guinevere is talking to her professor, a professor that they have already pointed out wants to have sexual relations with her.
This show has everything. It has stalking. It has masturbation dates. It has sexual misconduct. This show has it all, ladies and gentlemen. It is a trifecta of what not to do as a man.
And it's crazy how much depth each of the characters have. Also in this episode, you tend to see yourself rooting for Joe. You actually want to see Joe succeed. Yes, he's a psychopath. But like we said earlier, all he did was knock Benji out. He just knocked him out because he really wanted to get back at him for what he did to Beth. And on some levels, I can understand, I guess, his heroicness, the knight in shining armor. So as audiences, we tend to root for the psychopath, kind of like Dexter. We tend to root for somebody like cut from this cloth that we agree with. So when he finally gets to see Beth again, and they finally, I'm sorry, I hate her name. When he finally gets to see Guinevere again, and they finally kiss, I feel like this is such a big win for Joe. I'm like, yes, Joe finally is getting so close to getting the prize, the possession, the thing that this whole series is about, Guinevere.
Good job, Joe. There's just one little problem. It is a man in your basement. So what do? We do what we say. You kill him. And that is what Joe did. Joe ain't playing no games. He said, I'm already crazy in love. I'm already a stalker. Guess what, Benji? You gotta go.
And this is where I think the series turned, in my personal opinion, and not for the worse. It turned, in my personal opinion, on how I seen Benji. He was a piece of crap. But he did not deserve to go out like that. Joe had a way to let Benji go and let bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
Benji gave him incriminating evidence of when they accidentally killed somebody. And that is why Joe could have released him back into the wild.
We don't care about you getting drunk and you drowning a kid. Nah, we care about what you gonna tell Beck and Benji, bro. We not cool. We not fam, and ain't no on the homies, dog. Ain't none of that, bro. I don't trust you. And guess what? I have to dispose of you. That's the garbage disposal. For Benji, goodbye, my friend.
And I actually was enjoying the scumbag that Benji was. He gave this show a little bit of toughness, I could say, and ruggedness. And I would almost say more of a normal man's perspective in some sort of way, right? I guess a more scumbag. He was
normal.
Yeah, normal. He was a scumbag, a rich scumbag nonetheless. But, in some women's eyes, that's how they see most men anyway, even though it's not like that. But this is my point of where I stopped rooting for Joe as much. Now that I know that Joe is not only a psychopath, but a killer, I do not know how much I can actually be rooting for a guy like this.
You know, this is when I start rooting for Joe even more. I'm like, fuck, we all in, bro. We all in. We love her.
To death, unfortunately. To wrap up episode 2, we also get to see Guinevere's character grow as we can see the impact that Joe is having on her life in a positive way. She is actually getting back to writing a lot more, and because she was having a stand-in when she couldn't write, and Joe is actually helping her out in her life, and we can really see that. We also get a little bit of Joe's backstory and his previous girlfriend by the name of Candace. We don't get much, but we do find out that Candace has left and she left abruptly, right? So it kind of seemed a little shady. So we hope to get to see more about that later.
What happened to Candace, Joe? What happened?
We will soon find out. I think the end of episode 2 was good, and I would say overall this episode was great. And so far, I'm enjoying the series.
Great second episode. Can't wait to see where Joe goes. I'm rooting for you, buddy. That completes the episode 2 review of the Netflix series You. We are on to episode 3.
And don't forget, you've seen it here.
Oh, they've seen it. They know. They know.
Now they know.